Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into the Amazon tool deals and checking out some of the tools that I've found for this week, and I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are interested in any of these tools, they will all have a dedicated link down in the description so you can easily find any of the tools we go over today. And then if you're interested in any other tools that you may have seen in previous videos, there will be a tools and tools continued link where I tried to put all of the previous tools. So you guys can always check those out without having to find that specific video. So a few weeks back, I did an Amazon Tool Deals video where I included a product similar to this. It was a miniature pocket pry bar set, and that was this one right down here, the Mayhew one, and it was like $27, $28. I think it was on sale at $25, I want to say. But these things can be extremely handy, so I thought this was a really good set. But one that a lot of viewers commented on was this set right here from Lisle. So I figured it's worth a mention because a lot of you guys mentioned it and are really happy with them. So the thing I like about this set is they're very small. It's better to use these than a pocket screwdriver. Pocket screwdrivers are fantastic, but sometimes they can be a little sketchy when using them as pry bars. But having something like this is extremely nice. For one, they have pocket clips on them. So if you don't like pocket clips, the Mayhew may be better fit for you. But if you do want, it to stay in your breast pocket or your pants pocket and not move around, that is a nice addition. It's got a nice small handle, and I believe just one of them, the smaller one, does have the magnetic tip on the handle, which you find in a lot of pocket screwdrivers. So that is a nice addition as well, because having a magnet on you can be so handy. So handy. So that is pretty cool to see. And then you got this one over here, which is going to be a little bit thicker diameter for the pry bar. So you can see there are two different sizes. Here's a little bit better view for you. There's the magnet in use. This guy dropped his rent. We've all been there. Here they are, great for the clips that you find on, trim pieces and stuff. This is what I deal with on a daily basis in the line of work that I'm in. I am constantly removing these little push pins and clips and things like that. So having tools like this is extremely handy for my situation. Electrical connectors, you can see the two different sizes can be extremely handy for different situations. So this is definitely one that a lot of you guys would recommend. And so any other viewers watching this, I think this is a good buy even at the $14.25. I think that's a fantastic price. It has 4.8 stars at 105 ratings, so it is rated highly and rated a decent amount. Next up is a Wera Craft Form Compact little set. This is a 25-piece pouch set. You're going to have your Craft Form multi-bit screwdriver here, and then you actually have your extension bit blade here. And then with this blade, it is adjustable in length, or you can completely remove it altogether. So you can either put the tip straight into the driver here, or you can use the extension, drop it all the way down for a little bit of an extension on the tip here, or you can pull it out further, and this green portion at the front is going to be your adjustment tab, or what unlocks the blade. And then you have bits built into the handle, which is a fantastic. I actually really enjoy multi-bit drivers like this. My PB Swiss Insider is like this, and I absolutely love that little screwdriver. And then you get a nice little pouch with it as well. Total of 6 bits here. And then you have the extension bar and the handle. So it looks like maybe an 8-piece set for this. That is at $35, down from a list price of $51.80. You're normally seeing it around the $40 price range, and $35 is a good price, definitely, especially for a multi-bit driver like this. I don't think I've ever seen it below like $32 possibly. But just know that it does float around that range every once in a while. This has 4.7 stars, and it has 3,424 ratings. But keep in mind that is also going to include this set and this set, these combo packs here. So that is going to be an overall rating of all of these items linked here. Definitely want to consider if you haven't picked up any Wera products. I think a lot of you guys would be pleased with their products, so just keep it in mind if you're ever in need of a good quality screwdriver or multi-bit screwdriver or anything like that. Next up is a product from Tsunoda. This is the multi-purpose needle nose pliers. This is the 6-inch set. They are made in Japan. This is a very popular brand, and while I have a lot of Fujio products, you tend to find the Tsunoda brand at a little bit better pricing here in the US. So you may like some of the Fujio stuff, but sometimes the pricing is all over the place. You'll find some really good deals and then some that are just outrageously priced, and that sometimes happens when you're getting products from like Japan and Germany and stuff. This is definitely another one to consider because I own a decent amount of Japan-made tools, and they are extremely high quality. Attention to detail, the quality control is really good. And I know a lot of people that suggest this brand. So this multi-purpose needle nose set has 4.3 stars at 34 ratings. So rated pretty highly. Not a whole lot, but I wouldn't say there's necessarily a lot of people specifically looking for Japan-made tools on Amazon. So at $24.23, even it not being on sale, I still think that's a fantastic deal, especially when looking at others with this many features. You're not going to find many in this price range, especially at this quality range. So you got your needle nose teeth up front, then you kind of have a smaller, open this up so you guys can see it better, a smaller open jaw here with some more aggressive teeth. You have, I like to use these for splitting like speaker wires and things like that. Then you have a cutter at the back, and inside of that cutter, you're actually going to have a wire stripper as well. So let's see if we can find a little bit more details on this. Sorry, the image is pretty dark. I'm trying to see exactly what kind of teeth we're looking up at the top. I don't know if it's a smooth jaw or if there's slight cross hatching in that. It's very hard to see, and I can't read that either. So unfortunately, I'm trying to do my best here. Slender long nose pliers with multi-functions. They are spring-loaded, but you can remove the spring on this as well if you do not like a spring-loaded set of pliers. What type of material it's good for and the size that it's good up to. They are made in Japan, like I stated before. And Tsunoda has a lot of pliers to offer at a very good price here. Just a couple of the others, all, $15, $14. So here we'll just look at one more set from Tsunoda. This is the KRP 150, the multi-purpose long nose pliers. This is the 6-inch. So you can see a little bit different design here. This one is $13.90. This one has 4.1 stars at 24 ratings. So once again, not a whole lot of ratings, rated pretty decently. Here you can actually see the teeth in this one. You do have nice straight cut teeth. You have the open jaw, the wire splitter, the cutter, and the stripper. Same design as what we were looking at before. I'm almost thinking that the ones that we were looking at before are just the flat jaw version of this. But then again, they have a lot of different sets, so it's hard to say exactly what the differences are. So here's the cutting capacity of each material. I'm sorry if I was showing you that information on the last set of pliers and I was blocking the information. My apologies. I'll go back so you guys can see that one more time before we get done here. There's just an overall look at this set of pliers. Once again, this is made in Japan as well. Here you can see that. King TTC. I didn't even notice there was a crimper actually in the front here, in between the wire splitter here and the cutter. You actually have a crimping portion as well. So that is a nice feature as well. Now, this isn't going to be a set that I would use as my dedicated long nose pliers, just because sometimes when I'm going to use the cutter, that stripping portion, you may not be used to it being there, and then that can be kind of irritating. So it is really, really handy to have a set of pliers like this with so many different features, and it is a very good multi-purpose set of pliers. But just keep in mind that if you're using these for one dedicated job and it's primarily just the use of the cutter, you'll probably use something else. But to have a set like this is just really handy. So I think they're priced very well. So here's just a quick look at these so you guys can see them before we go back to the other set. And here is the other set. This one does not have that crimping portion, and I do believe these are going to be a flat jaw up front. And it looks like the nose on these are a little bit longer than the set that we were looking at as well. These are a little bit more slender. So that is it as far as this week's Amazon tool deals. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts on these items, or if you guys have any personal experience with them. If you guys have any tool suggestions that you would like to see in future videos, please feel free to drop a comment down below. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.